Hey, this message is for my fellas. Look, read the room, please. Please read the room. When it comes to this situation with the WNBA, like, if you got something to say about her, I get it. But right now ain't the time to talk about how much you love her and how much she has gained. This ain't the time, because there is a larger issue at hand. Your sister is being attacked. Your daughter is being attacked. Your cousin is being attacked. Like this ain't the time not to read the room. Read the room. There's a larger issue at play. That girl, Angel Reese, has been attacked for almost 3 years now. And the optics of you, LeBron James, or you, RG3, saying, LeBron saying, she, great game, da-da-da-da. This ain't the time for that. Watch the game and keep it moving. RG3, this ain't the time for you talking about Angel hating her. This ain't the time. Even though I don't believe it to be true. And even if it is, this ain't the time for that. Y'all need to be careful about what y'all post, what y'all say, because there's a larger issue at hand. You need to read the room. If you putting out stuff about her and you not sticking up for your sister, your niece, your cousin, your daughter, you missing the mark. And that's why a lot of women say, I'd rather the bear than the man. Because we don't feel protected. If you're going to speak up for anybody, if you're going to say anything about anybody, you need to say it for your niece or your sister, your cousin, your daughter that's being attacked. The one that looks like you. Because it's bigger than basketball. This situation is bigger than basketball and has been for almost 3 years now. Angel Reese deserves better. She does. So yeah, fellas, please read the room.
First of all, this is not bigger than basketball. I think the only people who are making it bigger than basketball is the people who want to put race into everything. Okay, so she's talking about this little situation, literally something that happens all the time in basketball. Basically, the other day, Angel Reese, she's in the paint, she's about to go up, and Caitlin Clark hits her with a hard foul. I think something happened to her teammates right before that play or something like that. So she put a little extra umph on it, but it was a hard foul. She got called for a flagrant right after the play. Things got a little bit heated, just like any other sporting event. Things just got a little bit of heat of the moment. You feel like you got pushed. Angel Reese said some words to her. Caitlin Clark kind of walked away. They asked them about it. At the end of the day, they both chalked it up to, like, let's not make it bigger than this. It was a basketball play. Angel Reese said it was a basketball play. The refs got it right. Caitlin Clark said, it was a basketball play. It's either give up easy 2 points. We all know that Angel Reese is much taller in the paint. She's going to dominate over Caitlin Clark. That's just what it is. So she did the smart thing as the smaller player and went ahead and took the foul, man. She went ahead and took the foul. Now, as far as LeBron James or RG3, LeBron always congratulates Caitlin Clark. He's been doing it since she was in high school, and she had a great game. They blew the other team out. I don't see what the problem is that people are trying to make with that. And then the RG3 pointing out the fact that Angel Reese probably doesn't like Caitlin Clark too much, and I think that's something that goes both ways. I mean, if somebody somebody is kind of a rival to where they've been playing against each other for years and years and years and going back and forth. Oh, she got the championship in college. Oh, you got the scoring title or whatever. Like, we've seen, this is what you want in basketball. You want rivalries. If you want people to watch the WNBA, because nobody watches the WNBA, especially black women, they do not watch it. And me, I'm somebody, I don't watch every game, but I catch Sparks games. I catch those girls out in Vegas. I catch some of their games. I'll even watch the Sky just to watch Angel Reese sometimes if it's on TV. And I'll say my favorite team, we over here in the DMV, so of course the Mystic, right? I'll watch some of that if it's like on and I'm not doing nothing, but I don't really watch games and stuff unless it's like playoff times much anymore, because I'm on here trying to make content and doing a bunch of other things in my life. So it's not really a priority to watch sports, but you know, I do like to support the women's sports because I think like, yeah, some people have their own ways what they feel about women playing basketball, and it can make them masculine, and you know, there are a lot of you know, lesbians and stuff in the game, but you know, to me, I'd rather a woman doing that than out somewhere else in the world, you know, being a hoe or something like that. So it just is what it is, man. It's just basketball at the end of the day. Everybody's gonna have their opinions about it, but you gotta stop, you know, making stuff so personal and making it about race. Like, yes, it's a white player and it's a black player. We all can see that, but both of them have their own fans, and they're both good at different things. Caitlin Clark, she gonna shoot the lights out, distribute that ball to her team, get the assist and all that stuff. And Angel Reese, she down in the paint, you know, probably be a defensive player of the year someday, right? Just getting all those rebounds, and you know, sometimes it take her 3 or 4 rebounds to get it in the hoop, but that's just what it is. You know, it makes for a good storyline, and that's what you want in basketball. Stop trying to shut down this the storyline. You're gonna shut down the league at the end of the day. That's just really how I feel about it. I think people dig too deep into this stuff and like, you need to support her because she looks like you. At the end of the day, LeBron a hooper, RG3 he a baller, he a footballer. Like, they're gonna support who they want to support, and usually it comes down to people who they see as like, okay, damn, they talented as fuck, like, or damn, like, I'm invested because I've been watching her career, watching her grow, and I think she got the potential to be this. Not to say that the other player don't, but they probably just don't follow the other player as much, and it just kind of is what it is, you know. If we had to say who plays more like a LeBron play style, probably a Caitlin Clark. She ain't got like the extreme athleticism and all of that, but just being that, you know, the court vision, being able to shoot, being able to pass at a high level, like, you know, LeBron respects those type of things. So it's just, that's just what he likes. I don't know why people look so deep into it. But at the end of the day, even her doing this, I guess it gives more to the league, but she shouldn't try to get people to, you know, support the player that she wants them to support, especially based off race. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's bigger than race. It's just about basketball. At the end of the day, both two young, good players. I suggest if you don't really watch WNBA to go ahead and check them out. Go ahead and support, especially the women, man. Y'all don't watch the WNBA at all. You go ask the average woman, you know, to name 3 players. They probably can't, outside of Angel and Caitlin. You know, maybe they'll know like Aja Wilsons and stuff like that. Maybe they will, right? But yeah, man, like, ain't too really much else to say about this video. I think this woman is just reaching and overstepping and is just doing a bunch of nothing at the end of the day. Just basketball, 2 great young ladies. You want the rivalry to be there because at the end of the day, I think we can say that they respect each other. They definitely respect each other. They respect each other's game. But when you got a rival, it's gonna be some disdain. It's gonna be some, I'm trying to give it to her tonight. Every time you see like, oh, we playing them, I'm trying to give it to them tonight. Fuck the noise. That's just what it is. Let me know what y'all think about this though down below. As always, love y'all. I'm out.